Okay guys, welcome to Module 2. This is going to be where we begin exploring the idea of data types. Now the first data type that we're going to actually work with is going to be called a string. Now strings are very interesting and we use them widely as network engineers trying to use Python to manipulate systems. A lot of times what we'll actually do is we'll actually connect to a resource and maybe do the equivalent of exercising a show run. And then what we will do is we may want to capture that information. Now when we capture that information, normally we're going to be assigning that to some type of variable, or we may be sending it, say for instance, to like a text file. So as an example, I could say show run interface Ethernet 1.1, and I could actually send that to a file, and that file may be something like r1.text. And then later on, I may actually want or need to access this file programmatically and extract information out of it, where I may actually take specific pieces of information and associate that information with a variable. Now the variable configuration here is that this is automatically going to end up being a string. Now we've also talked about the fact that x equals 1 is what we refer to as an integer. However, if I type x equals 1 in single or double quotes, that is now called a string. And that's the issue, because sometimes we're trying to or need to read information, and what we want to do is we actually want to treat that information in different mechanisms. So I may want to treat it as an integer. I may actually have it as a string, but want to use it, say for instance, in a mathematical operation using some of the operators or the comparators that we discussed in the previous module. So this lays the groundwork for us to recognize why we need to have an understanding of how strings work, what they are, how they operate, and how we can manipulate them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to our Visual Studio Code, and in that Visual Studio Code I have opened one of the other strings, or one of the other files that I gave us. It is going to be called the Introduction to Strings.py. Now looking at this, we see that the object here is to introduce the concept of strings. Now first and foremost, we have to understand, like I was talking, if I were to open up Python here in my environment here, I'll do Python 3, and I say a equals 1, a is 1. If I do type of a, it's going to tell me that it's an integer. But if I do a equals Terry, actually we'll just do 1 again, and a is Terry, but notice it has those single quotes. And if I come over here and say type of a, we see that it is now it is a string, not a number, but it still is a numeric value. In fact, I could come over here and say b equals 1.2. B, and if I say type of B, B is a string in this scenario. Notice it didn't make it a float. I mean, it's a float value, but because of the simple fact that it's enclosed in these single quotes, it is always going to be treated as a string, irregardless of what the contents are. This allows me to be able to use alphanumeric. So if I come over and said C equals 1.0A and close it, obviously type C is going to be a string. Now we can see in this portion of our document, I'm highlighting the things that we need to know how to do when or things we need to know how to do when we want to manipulate strings. So as an example, we have this idea of being able to print strings. We're going to talk about how we can use doc strings with no variables. So for instance, you can see here I've got triple double quotes, and what that's going to do is I'm telling the system that anything that is between these is actually considered to be a comment. Now more often than not, we'll comment using the pound symbol. So if we take a look at what we're doing with our script, we'll be doing manipulations. We discussed new lines previously, but we're going to talk about it again. And interestingly enough, if I come over here and I say that I have A and B, we know both of those are right now strings. I have the capability of being able to change that. As an example, if you notice here, if I do A plus B, we'll say x equals a plus b, and then I look at the value of x, notice it's 1, 1, 1, 2. Now all it did was concatenate these two values. So again, if I come over here and say x equals Terry, and I say y equals Vincent, and I come over here and I say that I want z to equal x plus y, and then I print the value of z, notice it makes my name, Terry Vincent, with no space. So when I use values like the plus sign, I'm concatenating. But the issue here is I only concatenate string values. So let's say that if I came over here and said y equals 4. So I've got x equals Terry, y equals 4. And now if I said z equals x plus y, we'll find out that it can't do this operation. And it can't do this operation simply because these are not both strings. If I'm using strings, I'm concatenating, and if I'm using an integer or a float, I'm doing math based on this symbol. So we're going to have to worry about how we can actually probably change the state of information. So as I said, A could be 1, but I may need to use that as a integer. So what we're going to do is in this module we're going to talk about how to manipulate these values. We're going to use a series of built-in functions. We're going to look at how we can assign values. We're going to look at ways of being able to manipulate the content. So the value that's actually be assigned to the variable, but in this particular module we're going to be working specifically with the concept of strings. I'm Terry Vincent, and I'd like to thank you for learning Python with me.